religion and state. And this is a challenge for we Muslims. We find ourselves here in a multi-religious setup. And I have to send this to you. Please note it. Nigeria is not a secular country. What is secularism? Godlessness. Nigeria is not a godless country. We are a multi-religious country. Government declare holiday during Eid al-Kabir. They declare holiday during Eid al-Fitr. They set up National Hajj Commission. They set up Christian Pilgrim Commission. They do a lot of things. This is a religious place, state. And one of the pages, the early page of our constitution says, we have agreed to live together under God. But non-Muslims, when they want to cheat us, by the time they are calling for our rights, they say, this is not a religious country, this is not a secular country. On Saturdays, on Sundays, people don't go to school. People don't go to work. Because government want to allow the practitioner of a particular religion to observe their services. Even though Muslims are saying, give us Friday. Allah does not say we should go on holiday on Friday. We are just saying that so that we can claim our right. Why that could is Salat? He says, when you finish your Salat, go back and go and do your business. But we are asking for it so that we claim our right. What is source for the goose is source for the gander. Generally speaking, in Islam, religion and state, they are twins. They cannot be separated. If you find yourself in an Islamic state, you have to thank your God. Religion and state, Imam Ghazali says, religion and state, they are interwoven. You cannot separate the two. Because Muslims have to be governed by the dictate of their religion. And that's why some of us are surprised. When Sharia was to be introduced, Sharia panel, they call it Sharia panel. In some states in the southwest, Sharia, not Sharia court. Some non-Muslim kick against it. What is their problem? Somebody says he wants to live his life according to the dictate of his religion. And you are now fighting. He says he wants to get married according to the dictate of religion. He wants to divorce his wife according to the dictate of religion. He wants to share his inheritance. You are now saying he should not do it. It's because you are not in an Islamic state. You continue to agitate until the right is given to them. In generally speaking, from Islamic perspective, states and religion, they move hand in hand. And that's why the governance is predicated on justice, accountability, and consultation. I will not be dragged into the controversy around Islam and democracy. Whether you like it or not, don't do democracy. And don't participate in politics. If you like, you are doing yourself a great disservice. Corridor always says, nothing is wrong with getting involved in democracy. Moreover, it's about consultation. Comment of the people, by the people, and for the people. What is un-Islamic about that definition? Someone has to struggle to convince me not to get involved in democracy and in politics generally. Why must our ulama get involved in politics? What are the prospects? What are the prospects? Number one, they will advance ethical governance. But they know the rules. They know what Allah wants. They know what Allah doesn't want. And they be good rulers. They be good leaders. Prophet ﷺ says, a day of just leadership is better than 60 years of worship. And a legal limit properly established in the land is more pure for it than 40 days of rain. If you are fortunate to be led by a Muslim scholar, as a governor, as a president, as a minister, ethical governance should be assured if there's nothing wrong. But he will know what Allah says. He will know what the Prophet says, that if you lead 10 people, only 10 people, on the day of Qiyamah, you will be in chains until those 10 people say, you are free. You have not deprived them of their right. I'm not communicating. Because they know the implication of being a bad ruler, know the implication of being a bad leader. If they are involved in politics, they will advance ethical governance. Number two, if they get involved in politics, they will represent Muslims' interests.